right, guys. First place case tournament, 17 box win. I'm kidding. He's not that good. So, what'd you do?
I have been doing pretty decent with my girl.
Your girl?
White
That's
Forest.
your girl?
No, it's White Forest.
I don't know. I need to see the receipt on this deck. It's a little pricey these days.
Yes, it is. It's very expensive. This isn't mine. I don't know that. But
Yeah. But
one day we'll be there.
But tell me like the name of this deck and tell me like
So-
what it is that you did with it.
This is White Forest, Azamina, Fiendsmith, Toy Box,
Hand trap.
Pile.
Yeah.
This list is 45 cards.
Okay.
And I've been playing this for a few weeks now. I went from not having Azamina in it to not having Fiendsmith in it to adding those to last minute putting in Toy Box Engine and all that. So,
Every edition just makes it better. That's what it feels like.
Something like that.
The engine is so good.
It is.
All right, so why don't you go us engine by engine and tell me, what these cards do for you and why they're so good.
All right. LZ, best
Okay.
card. As long as you have a spell on trap in hand. You don't know how many times I've had to pitch the Imperm, but
Sag.
yeah. Sylvie, best normal summon, adds any White Forest spell or trap.
The common.
I know, dude. Please, can we get an ulti or something?
Give me an OTS super or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. I play one Lucia because now that you have the new girl, which I'll get into, this is not as good. I thought about putting this up to 2 because of last night, but right now it's 1, and I use the draw effect pretty often.
So Prost just doesn't seem that cool in this deck anymore to you?
Yeah, no. I play one of the new girl.
Oh, dang. Support.
The new girl is pretty good. I have never once used the fusion effect.
Okay.
But the main thing is because using this in a Sylvie or this in a Rucia and making the Synchro Monster, then you can add off both.
So you just get
So,
full Azamina.
So yeah, so if you have nothing or whatever, but you have this in hand and you can make a Synchro,
Okay.
then this can add a simple card and then you go.
So this card is what makes Sylvie the new 1-card full combo.
It's insane, yeah.
For my viewers that obviously don't know that kind of stuff, Sylvie's just the new ghost.
Sylvie is great. Like, there's sometimes Sylvie's better than Stellar.
Okay.
I mean, Elsa.
Stellar.
I play one of Stellar. I saw a lot of people cutting this card, and I saw a lot of people like putting it at 1 and so on. I saw even some people citing it. It's just not as good now because this is a better normal summon because this summons from deck, but it summons one of these. So it's cool, I guess, but you'd rather just add it and then get the tails and pitch the tails and so on.
Doing a little like side shout out here, but like Anti Yami who does a lot of profiles on this deck talked about like a Stellar is, if you had to compare it to all the other Whitewoods, it just seems the worst. It loses to the most hand traps. It's a -1. It takes your normal. It's not a tuner. Like, there's so many things wrong with this card. But, I mean, when you have access to it, like off LZ, you're resolving stuff. I mean, it's just kind of cool.
Yeah. And this is it for the White Forest monsters.
Just a flat 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I play 9 of those. And then for the White Forest spawn traps, I play 1 Tails.
Okay.
1 of the new fusion card.
Okay, we never use that.
And this is technically a White Force card, even though it doesn't say it. But the first line of text does. This card is so number 1, this card is not that good. Tails is Tails. This card is insane.
It's just compulse, right?
For you all who don't know what it does is, however many different synchros and fusions you have on field and in graveyard, it is a bounce for that many. So if I have 3 synchros on field and 2 fusions in my graveyard, and they're all like Fiend, Illusion, Spellcaster, whatever, 1 of each, I can bounce for 3 or 4 or whatever. So it could be Compulse 3, Compulse 4, and so on.
Dang.
So like this card is crazy, and then when you like pitch it like the other cards, it resets itself.
Okay.
So this card is just summon from hand or fusion summon on your opponent's turn, and yeah, that's really it. And then Tails, this card is slight trash because you have to control a spellcaster or illusion to activate it. If you did not have to do that, this card would be insane.
So for the viewers that let's say they haven't seen the new support, or this is their first time watching like an updated list, why aren't we playing the woes?
So I was a long time a big proponent of keeping woes because woes is insane. And don't get me wrong, like activate woes, summon your card, summon the Book-a-Moon girl, and then summon back from graveyard or whatever. But this card is just so much better because if you book a moon, some monsters, if they're playing branded or if they're playing Chimera, which is getting kind of popular,
fusion
they can fusion anyway. Okay. But this is bouncing it. So, and I doubt you're gonna resummon 4 monsters from your hand unless you're playing I don't know, cash or
Rise, you'll
something.
spam or something.
Or that, yeah. And they can only be summoned once per turn. So once you summon your ice, once you summon your sword or whatever, it's over.
Okay.
That's it for those. And then on to the next engine. I play 3 Fiendsmith.
Oh, cool.
1 Lacrima, 1 Tract, 1 Lurie. I know what everyone's going to say. I don't play Paradise. Flame me if you want. It is what it is. It comes up sometimes, but I just don't. I don't like drawing that card, even though you can pitch it and it'll be live or whatever. But I think it's too much of a break.
Seems like every time you draw Paradise, you never have a discard outlet.
Yeah, like drawing. So my biggest problem in this deck currently is drawing these 2. If I draw 1, it's fine. But yesterday I drew both of these 3 times, and that really
Skill
sucked.
issue.
Yeah, it really sucked. Yeah. So, but everyone knows what this package does. She's insane. Because this is the newest edition.
Would you think about playing 2 Tract like most people do these days?
So funny enough, that came up yesterday where my first play was activate Tract.
Yeah.
And they ashed it, and later in the line when I got to the Fiendsmith, I couldn't Fiendsmith add Tract, and I was like, well, I guess that can come up. But in the month I've been playing this deck, it's only come up 1 time, so I don't think I would play 2 Tract, but I understand why people do.
Okay. Got Platinum Larry.
I know it's not QCR because I'm not that good.
I'm not up like that.
Correct. The next engine is going to be 1 Black Witch, 3 Wanted, 1 Hollowed, 1 Deception.
Okay.
I did not play 2 Deception like some people do, and I did not play the other normal spell, Duelist or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
This engine is great. Drawing this really sucks. This is almost as bad as drawing the Paradise. But this engine is great. Wanted by itself can get to the Negate and Azamina or White Forest cards. So like if you draw face have Wanted, you're in there.
Okay.
This and these are just to make the Negate. For you who don't know what Azamina does, they just make a fusion monster Negate. Or if you don't have any Azamina, or if you don't have any White Forest cards, this can get to the Arcielago, and the Arcielago can get to White Forest combo and go from there. Okay. And then Black Witch is Black Witch.
No multiple Black Witch or anything?
I was playing 2 for a minute, and then I realized that it doesn't, going second, I side out all the Wanted package and all that.
I don't know.
I know, yesterday I kept in 1 once and then forgot, but I try to side out all the Wanted package going second, because going second, Black Witch, discarding a card, you already neg, and then if they stop the Black Witch, then you're negging even more, so it's hard.
Okay.
The next engine.
Best engine.
Is my 2 toys and my 3 box.
You like toys?
I do like toys. These are great. This one's better.
This card's crazy.
And this card by itself is crazy. Like this is just White Forest by itself combo go
this
off.
Plus Rusia, the worst one is
it still go off. Like this plus a Stellar still goes off. And it's just insane.
Okay.
I just put this in last minute. It was a last minute addition. And it did phenomenal. Now for the hand traps, I play 3 Ash. I play 3 Nibiru.
Nib.
And I play 3 Droll and 1 Veiler, 3 Emperor.
So you play a total of 13 hand traps.
Yeah, and I know people are gonna flame me for playing Droll. Number 1, in the mirror, Droll cooks. That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I guess it can hurt. It doesn't hurt Roswell that much, but it can if they're playing the big shit on you board or whatever. Nib cooks. I had a Mermail player yesterday who we nibbed 5 times in that entire game.
Dang.
It was just nib, play into it, nib, play into it, nib. Imperm is imperm, but this is also good because it can be a discard. Some people are playing Dominus Impulse or Dominus Purge, whichever the one is that you play in this. I forget what the attributes are. And then I play 1 Veiler because it's our duel.
Okay.
And that's it for the hand traps.
I call him Ash in the background.
Yeah, Ash is just Ash.
Yeah, we're talking about the common though.
Oh, the common. Yeah, there's 1 super, 1 ultra, 1 common because I'm him.
Yeah.
Because I'm him. And then last 3, I play 3 talent.
Okay. How was talents for you?
Talents is great. I have 1 super. And
Outs
talents is insane because like I'll wanted, I'll get to Black Witch, they'll Veiler it, I'll talents look at your hand, and I have LZ send the trap card anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Or if I don't have anything, I draw 2 and I end up drawing LZ or Sylvie or something, and I'm in there.
Okay. So that was the list?
That was the main deck, 45 cards. I am a big, like all my teammates know, I never try and go over 40. Like when I play Tenpai Dragon, I never try to go over 40. But this deck, it is so hard to space out the bricks and like play good, or well, draw good. So
is there any kind of like cards you would change? Like if you had to tell your viewers, like if there was anything you would like move to the side, move around, take out?
If I were to play anything else, like you could play like the dom, whichever one of the dominance cards is.
I think it's Purge they play in the side deck.
I think it's that, yeah. You could play that. Honestly, the fusion spell, not really that good. If you want, you could cut the fusion spell. Like the reason it's good is because it's a sinful card and it gets white force stuff. But if you want, you could cut that for woes.
Okay.
Or just add woes, whichever one. Next, we'll do the extra deck. First off, shout out, best team in the world. I would not be where I am today if I did not have them. They've supported me my entire way. And I could not ask for a better team.
I could.
And then I play one of the Rosila, or however you say her name.
The Rhoda girl.
Yeah. One of the Book of Moon girl, one of the Add Back, one Chaos Angel.
Okay.
Cooks. This is insane. She's insane because she quick effect summons her. And she can add back any spell or trap from graveyard. You don't know how many times I'll add back Thrust, or add back Talents, or add back something else, or whatever. Like, it's great. And then this is just Searcher.
Okay.
And, like, the combo is really insane where you can make this, and you can Chain Link 1 this, Chain Link 2 the new White Forest Azamina girl, and you double search.
Oof.
So, those are all the synchros, though. And then I play Wreck, Moon, Sequence. And this is the Spice card.
So walk me through the bomber.
Yeah, so everyone knows what all these do. Like, this is just to make Desiree,
blah, blah, blah,
Moon, and
blah,
this.
Yeah.
Bomber. So this came up yesterday, and one of my teammates was talking to me about it. So let's say you're playing White Force, whatever, and I make Bomber Dragon. I have the the Add Back girl, so I get to add back Thrust, add back Talent, or whatever, and then or add back Imperm or whatever, and you have to play around that first.
It's follow, yeah.
You have to play around this, summoning the book girl. So, Chain Link 1, booking all your stuff. Chain Link 2, blowing it up. And then next, once these go to graveyard, on your turn, I can quick effect summon the Rucia or the Sylvie to an arrow, blow your board up again. Third time, the other one, Sylvie or Rucia, whichever one, shuffle back one of those, blow it up a third time. I don't know many decks who are playing it through a book and blowing everything up multiple times.
I mean, if you're hitting me more, you might even have like per se like the Lacrima.
Yeah, you could also have the bounce card. You could have a Caesar. You could have a whole bunch of stuff. But on top of this, it's just insane. Like no one's playing through that.
Triple board clear plus Book of Moon plus Fiendsmith. I mean, it's kind of just over.
Yeah, this card was absolutely insane. And then when my teammate told me about it, I was like, yo, you're trash for playing that. And then he was like, well, hear me out. And he got me hooked on it, so that's why I played it.
We talked about it more too for the players that think like cool interactions. We thought about it where we were like, you summon Desiree, you nuke the board with Desiree with Bomber, and then the Desiree after it gets hit with the Bomber, you get to send like one of the spells and traps and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you play Paradise, you can send it or whatever. And then I play Sylvia, which is the negate. Arcielago, which is the searcher. And then I still play Necroquip Princess. This comes up way too much. I will not cut this card. Desiree, and then the Guardian Chimera.
Okay.
I have never made this card one time, but I have baited my opponent into thinking I was going to make it. And I baited a Toad, so I flipped the fusion spell, and he was like, I'm scared of popping 2, whatever. And he would negate it, so then I could Thrust or Talents or whatever and look at his hand or whatever.
Dang, he's crazy.
But I don't think so. Don't get me wrong, Desiree's cool and all, and obviously when it first came out, it was insane. I don't think this card is that good because it negates all at once. Obviously, if it didn't, it'd be way more insane. But I just don't think it's that insane, like what everyone thinks it is. So if you don't play this engine or if you don't play this card or whatever, it's not the end of the world. Like I personally think Caesar might be better, but that's just me. And then last 2 cards, Baguski, Caesar.
I hate the fact that you play Baguska. This card's
Baguska,
terrible.
there's been so many times where in this whole deck where I get stuck on Sylvia and Rusia. And in the one moment where I played the new Magistus Fusion level 4, and I'm like, man, overlaying for Baguska right now cooks because it saves me a turn or saves me 2 turns or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so I got stuck on that, so I put that in, and then Caesar is just good. Like, waste your Imperm, waste your Chalice, waste your Chinook or whatever you're going to play to Imperm this, and then go from there. That was it for the extra deck. And then lastly, I have the side deck. I play 3 Lancia, Malice Scary.
Okay.
Malice is just a strong deck, and I don't want to take any chances. So that's why I played Lancia. 2 Chaos Hunter because Malice, and I don't want to lose to that.
A little too worried over here.
Yes, I am, because Malice in this deck is kind of hard. Secondly, I play 2 Crow. The reason I play 2 Crow is because against Ryziel, you can Crow the target for the twins, and then against Mitsugiri, you can Crow the Omno, and like small stuff like that, and interrupt your opponent. But if they're playing like an off the wall deck, like I played against Drytron the other day and crowing Alpha and Zeta, just game. I play the 1 Subversion. This card did not come up yet. But like they have a Light and Dark Chaos Angel, boop, push it, and then yeah. Boop. Double Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler's insane. Your Detonator, your whatever is gone. Your Sylvia, your Chaos Angel or whatever is gone. So it doesn't matter.
Man, it sounds like you're really prepped for the mirror match.
Yes, I am. Because my first match with this deck in tournament was the mirror match. 2 Thrust.
Okay.
Search this, search Tract, search
Subversion,
search whatever.
Search Tails.
Yeah, search Tails. 2 evenly.
Okay.
Because whatever board you have, boop boop. Or boop boop or whatever. And
it's
then
mine.
Lastly, Day Bearer.
Oh no. Floodgates.
This should say Link, but it doesn't. So, but that was it.
Is there anything you would change around your side deck?
Yes, there is.
Okay, what would you change?
I would take out the
Subversion and these hunters.
no, I would take out the Chaos Hunters because those did not come up enough.
Yeah.
And I would probably replace them with a different thrust target or the 3rd Crow and a Callback because I did not play that. Or I might take out the D Barrier and the 2 Chaos Hunters for a cross out because that comes up too.
Okay.
But yeah, that was it.
Any other shout outs? Anything you want to say to the people?
Shout out to my locals, Thunderforge Gaming. That's where we did most of these tournaments at. Like 10, 12. One time we had like 17 people or whatever. And then shout out my Team Kwaulliti, of course. And then just be looking forward to more events. We will be at Columbus on the 8th of February. So if you see us there, Jordan will give you a QCR. And
you want to get this Vegas in QC.
And then yeah, that's it really.
Okay, awesome. Well, hopefully we get to finally see some, first place, maybe some top 8 regional White Forest profiles. We'll get there. But all right, we'll see you here in a little bit.
Appreciate it.